Hi everybody, welcome to Game Day. It is week 16 of the regular season, but it sure feels like playoff football has arrived early in Calgary as the Stamps and Riders are getting ready to clash in a pivotal game here at McMahon. This is the first matchup of the season between these two rivals who are both in desperate need of a victory. Saskatchewan started the season hot but has gone winless over their last 7. The Stamps are coming off a very tight game with the Montreal Alouettes, which ended in a 19-19 tie. Lots of good signs on both defense and offense, which Calgary hopes they can carry over into tonight.
Certainly there's games to be played, but it does feel like a big game, a game that I think both teams know if they want to get to where they want to get to, they need the win. So obviously it's not do or die at this moment like playoff football, but it does feel like one of those games that has certainly a lot of meaning in your season.
38-year-old Trevor Harris will get the start for Saskatchewan. He has thrown 15 touchdowns over just 7 games and has the second best QB efficiency rating in the league. Another start for Jake Maier, who played one of his best games of the season against Montreal. He had 236 passing yards, throwing for 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions. Today's player to watch is in his 4th season with the Stampeders and continues to be one of the most reliable players on defense. Linebacker Cam Judge leads the team in defensive tackles with 56 and has made the CFL honor roll the last 2 weeks in a row. Judge has yet to register an interception this season, but came very close both against the Owls and in the previous week to the Elks.
I feel like they've been going all right for me. The ball hasn't come my way like as much as it did last year, and I also dropped one that did come my way. So that can be a little frustrating. But at the end of the day, I'm happy if I'm doing my job, and it's 12 of us out there. Some guys are getting picks on when they're supposed to, and I can live with that. It'd be nice to win some games along with it, but at the end of the day, I'm satisfied doing my job, and the numbers will come.
So those aren't keeping you up at night? It'll happen soon?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to win games.
How do you feel about this game? Does it feel like a playoff game considering where you and the Riders are in the standings?
Definitely, it definitely does. It's going to be a tough spot for whoever loses this game, So, Saskatchewan, it's always a meaningful game. I feel like even in my time in Sask, it was always, a pretty important game in standings-wise and stuff late in the season. So, I'm expecting a playoff environment and a hard-fought game.
You guys did a ton of great things against Montreal. You held them off most of the game. You got the tie, not the win, but do you feel like you can build off that?
I definitely think we can build off it, because, like you said, most of the game we were pretty good, but, we let up a huge run to the 1-yard line, a couple other little things we let slip, maybe even letting them in the field goal position. There's some things we could have tightened up on. So it's definitely a good game that we needed, after a pretty rough 2 weeks against Edmonton for us. So, I think it brought some confidence back in the guys, and I'm expecting us to take another step tomorrow night.
A couple of position chart notes. Some good news for the O-line as Zach Williams is healed up from a calf injury and back into the lineup for the first time since July 26th. Bentley Sanders also re-enters the lineup at the safety position after missing 1 game due to a hamstring injury. Kickoff for this one goes at 7:30 p.m.